Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Stewart Field for today's men's soccer match, a Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference match between the visiting Benedictine University Eagles and your Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Illinois Tech and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or other abusive comments and actions directed at the officials, student athletes, or coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and may be grounds for removal from Stewart Field. Fans, a reminder, permission to enter the field or bench areas are restricted to student athletes, coaches, game officials, game day staff, and authorized personnel. Unauthorized individuals violating this policy will be subject to removal from Stewart Field. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Benedictine University Eagles. A junior midfielder from Palos Heights, Illinois, number 6, Thomas Suchecki. A senior midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 10, Chris Reynoso. A sophomore forward from Hickory Hills, Illinois, number 11, Camille Bach. A junior forward from Plainfield, Illinois, number 15, Carter Boberg. A senior midfielder from Homer Glen, Illinois, number 16, David Zaflarski. A junior midfielder from Norridge, Illinois, number 21, Alex Krauzos. A sophomore defender from Wooddale, Illinois, number 24, Camille Markowski. A first-year defender from Romeoville, Illinois, number 25, Manny Casillas. A junior defender from Bonsall, California, number 28, Colin McKinney. Sophomore forward from Island Lake, Illinois, number 30, Jacob Kotopka. And in the net for the Eagles, a junior from Vernon Hills, Illinois, number 40, Raul Jasso. The Eagles are coached by head coach Spencer Pappas in his 4th season, assistant coaches Luke Appensall-Stanton, Tomas Kulak, and Adrian Camparda. And now the starting lineups for your Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. In goal for the Hawks, a sophomore from Campbell Hall, New York, number 0, David Rodriguez. A junior midfielder from El Dorado Hills, California, number 4, Ben Mel. Sophomore midfielder from Kimberly, Wisconsin, number 5, Brennan Paradiso. Senior forward from Skokie, Illinois, number 6, Devin Zachary. Sophomore midfielder from Peoria, Illinois, number 8, Paul Balea. Senior forward from Weston, Florida, number 9, Mateo Sanchez. Sophomore midfielder forward from Gaithersburg, Maryland, number 17, Tomas Rebolado. A first-year defender midfielder from Athens, Greece, number 24, Athanasis Karagianis. Sophomore defender midfielder from Bensonville, Illinois, number 25, Dominic Krupa. Sophomore defender from Lanarka, Cyprus, number 31, Piros Semichis. And a first-year midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 34, Adrian Cogaludo. The Scarlet Hawks are coached by head coach Marlon McKenzie in his 1st season, assistant coaches Aziz Taher and Julian Soto. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd please rise, move your hats if you're wearing one, as we honor America for the playing of our national anthem. And welcome into the broadcast, everyone. Tonight's broadcast for Illinois Tech men's soccer as they take on Benedictine University, the Eagles, in a Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference match. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowite, the Sports Information Director for Illinois Tech Athletics. Going to bring you the call for tonight's match. A very important match for both teams as it matters in the standings and trying to qualify for the NAC postseason tournament. Right now, the Hawks sitting in the 8th and final spot, but they have the same conference record as the Eagles, just tiebreaker currently. So this match will go a long way to possibly determining who's going to get into the postseason from the lower half of the standings. Both teams coming in with a record of 3-5-1 in NAC play. Overall, the Eagles with a record of 5-7-2, the Scarlet Hawks 7-5-3. Again, the Hawks currently sitting in 8th, and the Eagles in 9th. Top 8 make the tournament. The Eagles last played on Saturday. They were at Marion. They were 3-0 losers to the Sabres, and the Scarlet Hawks also played on Saturday. They were 2-0 losers at St. Norbert. So those were the last two matches for both teams. Both squads were shut out in their last matches, and we have a early tumble there from Scarlet Hawks Devin Zachary. Looks like his shoe came loose too, but he's up and about now. Well, thank everyone for tuning in to the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network for tonight's men's soccer match. Coming to you live from Stewart Field on the campus of the University, Illinois Tech. Illinois Institute of Technology. We get you the quick weather update. A little cooler than our last game. We were here Monday night for women's soccer against U Chicago, and that was a nice balmy day that day, so that was very nice. Tonight, a little chilly. It's dry, though, so that's always appreciated. Currently sitting at 58 degrees with winds out of the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour. But usually comes in a little bit of gust here at Stewart Field. But not too bad. And again, it's dry, but this is probably the temperatures you should expect on a Wednesday night in late October. And foul on Benedictine. We'll have a free kick for the Hawks forthcoming. Illinois Tech in their all white with red numerals. They'll be going left to right on your TV screen or monitor, however you're viewing tonight's match, on your phone or tablet. Benedictine in all black with white numerals, and they will be going right to left to start things off in the first half. Goalkeeper for Benedictine, Raul Jasso, has light blue with dark blue sleeves. And for the Scarlet Hawks, David Rodriguez wearing gray uniform with yellow stripes. Looks like yellow and black stripes up front. For the Scarlet Hawks, here's a feed down the near sideline, far sideline to Colin McKinney. But getting there first was Dominic Krupa, and he's going to kick it over to Rodriguez. Scarlet Hawks dipping into their depth a little bit for on the goalkeeper side. They're top goalies who played the most minutes this season. Colin Thomas and Adam Falsino are both out of the lineup. So the job falls to sophomore goalkeeper David Rodriguez. Rodriguez will get it over to Krupa, and back upfield they go. Here's Brennan Paradiso. That ball rolled and taken away by Carter Boberg. Wind picking up a little bit here at Stewart Field. That one kicked over to the far side, knocked down. Rebellato sidesteps, stops, cuts to the inside, cuts to the outside, shoot! And that one's blocked. That one never gets through. Kept in the zone by Cogaludo. He'll fire it, and that one sails high and wide. But a good effort there by Cogaludo, good effort by Rebellato. Some good early action for the Scarlet Hawks. Rodriguez will roll it over to Krupa. Now double team Krupa. He'll split a pair of defenders, try and get free. And it's over to Paradiso. Paradiso finds Zachary. He crosses over midfield. And he's triple teamed and taken away by the Eagles and Chris Reynoso. And we're going to get a foul there on Paul Balea. Eagles will take the ball over on the near side. Now they'll set it up high. And then that one goes out of bounds, missing connection there. That'll be a throw-in for the Hawks. Over on the near side in Hawk territory. Here's Ben Mel. Mel will throw it to the middle of the field, and then that's saved there by Cogaludo over to Krupa. Paradiso back to Krupa. Now Rodriguez will change direction, find Piros Simitris. Simitris will bring that ball up over to the near side and drop back by Karagiannis. In the middle of Cogaludo, he has a little room ahead of him. Stops and sends it back over to the right side. And that one picked off. A couple players fall down there. Picked up by Piros Simitris. He'll give it a heavy boot, trying to get it downfield, see if Mateo Sanchez could get there, but getting there first was Suchecki for the Eagles. Hawks get the ball back, drop it back to Rodriguez. 38:52 to go here in the opening half, scoreless in this early juncture. Ben Mel. Now Cogaludo. Crossfield over to Karagiannis. Karagiannis finds Rebellato. Rebellato right on the midfield stripe, now cutting through the circle, taking it all the way over to the far side, back to the middle, and chipping it over to Balea. Balea tries to spin between a pair of defenders, knocked away. Here come the Eagles upstream. Carter Boberg. He'll head towards the middle. Nice burst of speed there from 15 in black to get that ball in motion for the Eagles. Now on the far side is McKinney, Colin McKinney. And Chris Reynoso will drop it down low, where Markowski will drop it back to goalkeeper Jasso. And then the Eagles will change direction, go near side. Feet inside. And we're going to get a foul on the Scarlet Hawks. I believe that was Rebellato whistled for the foul. Free kick coming along the near sideline for Benedictine. Now the whistle, kick on the way. Left foot kick, heading towards the box, headed. That goes wide of the right post. Nice free kick there. And the Eagles were able to get a header out of that one, but it goes wide of the right post. The Hawks get a goal kick to start things off. Now Ben Mel. Back to Karagiannis. Stolen away by Benedictine. Rush towards the back line. That one's crossed all the way through. That's going to go over to the far sideline where it'll roll out. Last touch by the Eagles. So that'll be a throw in for Illinois Tech. Krupa along the back line. He's getting pressure. Heavy boot to midfield. Mateo Sanchez there. He's able to knock it down, but a second layer of defense for Benedictine's able to pick that one up, as that's Thomas Suchecki. Revelado midfield. Punch back out by the Eagles. As that one's kept in bounds by Simitris, who'll roll it to Rodriguez. 35-32 to go in the opening half. No score here, just about 10 minutes in. That one rolls off and is going to be awarded to Illinois Tech. Throw into Zachary, taps it, finds Balea. Balea to his outside, now Sanchez curls it back in off of Zachary. Balea will roll that one. That deflects off of Suchecki and over the back line. That's going to be corner kick for Illinois Tech. So Balea with the left footer off of Suchecki over the back line, and a corner kick. Mateo Sanchez will take that over on the far corner. First corner for either team. Coming at 34-44. Kick on the way. Knocked down, and that one goes wide of the right post. Good kick by Sanchez. Good effort by the Hawks, but nothing on frame. And now the Eagles will put it in play. Yeah, as we mentioned, both teams fighting for postseason contention to get inside that NAC tournament. The top 8 teams will make it. Just on the NAC standings, the Hawks are sitting in the 8th position, the Eagles in 9th. So obviously this is a huge game for both teams. I think each team has about 3 games remaining on their conference slate, this being one of them. There's Revelado inside shot. Oh, and that one whistles wide of the left post with Devin Zachary cutting in. Revelado getting that one off. Zachary in the vicinity there, but then that one whistles wide. And that'll be a throw-in for Benedictine. So a couple good opportunities in a row for the Hawks. First off that corner kick, and then on that play by Revelado with Zachary in the vicinity. Dominic Krupa upfield to Zachary. Zachary avoids a defender and back to Krupa. Now here's Paul Balea. He'll run to the bottom of the circle, chipping it ahead. I think he was looking for Revelado there, but that was picked off. Balea gets back in on the ball, tries to feed it through. And again, Benedictine on the spot. Good idea by 8, but just not able to make the connection on a couple attempts there. Well, that first step by Carter Boberg is so quick. Inside the Eagles zone, Camille Markowski. Markowski out of Wooddale. Shout out Wooddale. That's where I currently reside. 2 players converge. Paradiso, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Chris Reynoso. There's Zachary. Far corner, throws it in towards the box. That's picked up there by Suchecki. Now here's the Eagles. Upfield. Nice forward pass there by McKinney as he was falling down, able to get it to McKinney. Was Kotopka. And we're going to get a foul there on Cogaludo. So Cogaludo whistled for the foul as David Zaflarski was taken down there. Free kick coming for Benedictine. Lining up to take it is Alex Perzos. Well, along with Suchecki, so they did this the last free kick. Both players in the vicinity, Suchecki lining up for it. And Suchecki will take it, curls into Rodriguez, and he'll haul that one in. And reset for the Hawks. Cross field back to Dominique Krupa. Krupa fakes left, right, and dribbles up the middle. Now finds Ben Mel. Mel to his left. And a lead pass up to Zachary along the far sideline. Brennan Paradiso. Paradiso. Oh, one official didn't. That one called out there. So it'll be Benedictine ball. It'll reset. Deep into Hawks territory. It's going to roll where Samitris will be there first. And he puts the safety over to Rodriguez. Under 30 minutes to play here in the opening half, 29-53. Here's Paul Balea. Balea over the midfield marker. Pushing it ahead to Zachary. Getting there first is Zachary. He's got some space. Jasso back in net there. Nice job by Zachary. Tries to get the cross through. That one blocked over the back line, so another corner kick for the Hawks. Great work there by Devin Zachary. Just the ball got away, though, after he got past Jasso, and he had to go retreat. Still able to get back in play and then force this corner kick. Mateo Sanchez will take the kick. Right foot bouncer, and that one will hit the side of the net. So now what the Hawks wanted there, it'll be Benedictine ball. Raul Jasso surveys the landscape there, figures out where he's going to go with the ball. He's setting it up for a deep kick, and that one will drift into Hawks territory, headed back into Benedictine by Paradiso. A back heel pass attempt there from Sanchez was not connected on, so the Eagles will pick up the loose ball and move it upfield along the near side. Chip down towards that near corner, 3-on-1 in favor of the Hawks, then they'll move that ball back upfield to Sanchez. And Mateo Sanchez is down as he was trying to get around a defender there. He kind of got catapulted. And now the training staff will come out to take a look at Sanchez after that contact. Scarlet Hawk fans, don't forget tomorrow night, catch Illinois Tech women's volleyball as they will be hosting Dominican. That is a big match for the Scarlet Hawks as well. So a lot of big matches this week on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Hawks taking on Dominican women's volleyball, 7 p.m. right back here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network, 7 p.m. at the Keating Center. Then we're going to have a special broadcast on Friday. Cross country. You heard that. We're doing a cross country live stream. They're doing a time trial at local Dunbar Park here. And it's also their senior day or senior night. So we're going to live stream that. That one starts at 7 p.m. as well. If you are on the Illinois Tech campus, you can come out and support Illinois Tech cross country. They'd love to see people pack the track, as we're calling it. Come out to Dunbar Park track and support Illinois Tech cross country. They'll be doing a time trial, 2-mile time trial. And we'll have that live stream right here, again, 7 o'clock on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Then Saturday, another busy week, what new, in college athletics and Illinois Tech athletics. We will have a doubleheader right back here from Stewart Field, men's and women's soccer. Both teams taking on Wisconsin Lutheran. 1 p.m. the men's game and 3:30 p.m. for the women's game. And again, that's senior day for Illinois Tech soccer for both the men's and women's teams. So we'll have, for the men's team, they'll do their ceremony pregame. And the women's team will do theirs at halftime. So make sure you check that out. Illinois Tech soccer doubleheader on Saturday starting at 1 p.m. right here at Stewart Field and on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. And that brings you up to date on all home events here in Illinois Tech Athletics. So Mateo Sanchez had to check out. It was Cal Graham coming in his stead after that injury. He's being tended to on the sidelines by the training staff. When I say staff, I mean Mika Sanchez. Balea trying to fight through a couple defenders there, and Balea gets the foul. Free kick for the Eagles. 27-14 to go in the opening half. A scoreless opening half. And the kick by Markowski into Hawks territory. Simitras comes out with it, though, and he'll find Tomas Rebellato on that near sideline. Rebellato in a foot race. Now he'll slow it down. Cross over to Ben Mel. Ben Mel heads to the middle, then back outside, finds Kargianis. Kogaluto will send it back to Simitras. Kargianis and the Hawks will start all over. Here's Zachary. Devin Zachary pushing it ahead. There's Graham. Graham cross to Paradiso. Left foot shot! And that one whistles wide of the box. And unfortunately rolls all the way out of bounds on that near side. So that'll be a throw-in for Benedictine. Good opportunity there, but Paradiso just in a little too tight. As that one went through the box. Now Benedictine with quick transition into Hawk territory. Kargianis finds it and finds Rodriguez. Now Simitras. Over to Kogaluto. Illinois Tech women playing at Benedictine this evening out in Lisle. We'll give you a score update here in a moment. And then we'll also do that at halftime. That one pushed forward. Zachary in a race. Comes out with it. On that back line, pair of defenders on him. Then gets it up high. Kogaluto fires! Oh, and that one sails just wide. Nice feed from Zachary and a really good shot by Kogaluto. Just not on frame, but had a lot on that. Was not going to be able to be saved if that one was on frame, but good shot nonetheless by Kogaluto, but nothing to show for it for Illinois Tech. Well, out in Lisle, 23 minutes gone in the first half. Illinois Tech leading 3-1 in women's soccer. So good start there for the Scarlet Hawks as they look to get a conference victory and stay undefeated in the NAC. No foul called. And now here comes Ben Mel. Finds Rebellato, who'll cut to the inside. Has some space in front of him. Now tries to go to the outside. And we're going to get a foul on Rebellato. First substitutions queuing up, and that'll be for Benedictine. Here's Balea. Balea moving that one ahead, but that's too far out in front, and that'll roll over the back line. It'll be David Molick and Berto Castillo coming in for the Eagles. And coming out will be Carter Boberg, number 15, and number 28, Colin McKinney. No, check that. Number 30, Jacob Kotopka. Yeah, I thought McKinney was coming out. He was like right by the sideline, but he was just hanging by the bench. Here's the kick from Jasso. Into Hawks territory it goes as McKinney knocks that one down. And on to Castillo. And then Molik. So both Molik and Castillo have already touched the ball. Seconds into entering the pitch. That's how you want it. You want to get action right away. Yeah, it's going to be a handball there. Here's Rebellato. Rebellato, inside, outside, and he loses the ball, and Suchecki's able to push that one forward for the Eagles. Benedictine inside the zone. Taken away. Karagiannis. Now Cogaludo. Crossfield finding Paradiso. Tap back to Krupa. Dominique Krupa. Piros Simitris now. Right foot chip into the zone. That one sails over the head of Rebellato, but Zachary's there. Devin Zachary cuts to the outside along the near sideline. Zachary moving forward, and foul on Benedictine. So free kick coming for the Hawks. Well, right of goal. Looks like Balea will set it down. Kick on the way. Left footer. And that one's whistled down, so nothing doing for Illinois Tech on that free kick. As we're just over 20 minutes remaining, 20-26 remaining in our opening half, a scoreless first half here in Chicago. All deflected over to the far sideline. Race for it. Paradiso gets there first. Is able to get it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Eagles, but good recovery there by Paradiso. Now over to the back line. That one will roll out. And David Rodriguez will set it in play for the Hawks. Only one substitution for Illinois Tech at this moment, and that was due to the injury to Mateo Sanchez. That was Cal Graham who came in. I imagine we'll have a few subs here probably in the next 5 minutes or so. No one really warming up, though, for – oh, check that. They are. They weren't in my eyesight. Krupa upfield. There's Cal Graham. He bodies it down, and Balea will take control. Across to the bottom of the circle, Cogaludo will bring it over midfield, and too strong. Trying to get that one through. Zachary and Rebellato were the closest in the vicinity, but unable to make connection were the Hawks. Chipped ahead by Zaflarski, and Rodriguez will take it. Cal Graham. Now Ben Mel. Mel to the circle and Balea. Balea up ahead. Oh, just missing connection. Suchecki, but Zachary gets it back. 6-on-6 crime there as he takes it away from Suchecki. Now the ball deflected up as Balea gets it up to the midfield stripe, and Krupa, Dominique Krupa, right foot chip shot towards that far corner, but that's headed back upfield by the Eagles. Knocked down by Balea, taken away by Benedictine and Kurzos. Here's Molik, David Molik. Molik for the Eagles. Throws it towards the box, picked off by Cogaludo. Now Piro's taken down. He's fouled. And foul on Benedictine. Now Zaflarski entering the conversation there. And we get an offsides call against Illinois Tech. So Illinois Tech, their last few opportunities, kind of been hurting themselves with fouls and offsides. Just not able to sustain anything on their last few sequences once they get inside that Eagles zone. That said, there hasn't been a whole lot of pressure to our right on Rodriguez at this point. Hence, that's where we're at, 0-0 with 16:47 remaining. Throw in for Illinois Tech. Balea rolled that one towards the net, and falling on it is Jasso. Jasso with the throw, quick throw over to the far sideline, picked up by Colin McKinney. Off of Paradiso and out. Now McKinney will throw that one in, finds Zaflarski. Castillo. Zaflarski has it, pushes it ahead, picked off by Krupa, and now Devin Zachary. Devin Zachary stops, loses it, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Benedictine and Castillo. That'll be an Illinois Tech throw-in for Brendan Paradiso. Paradiso finds Cal Graham, who heads it down, trying to get it to Zachary. And we're going to get a foul on Zachary over Kurzos. Suchecki crossfield. Rolls out of bounds on the near sideline throw in Benedictine. Near side play. Hawks move it upfield to Graham. Body down. Try to chip it ahead, but the Eagles keep it inside the zone. And then we get a foul on Illinois Tech and Krupa. So free kick coming for the Eagles in pretty decent territory. Trying to find the license plate on the player who was fouled there. That was Zaflarski. A free kick for Benedictine. 14 minutes remaining on the clock here in the first half. Kick on the way, gets deflected, and then goes wide of the right post. And they're going to say corner kick for Benedictine. Last touch by Illinois Tech. They'll punch that one over to the far corner. Suchecki will take the kick for the Eagles. And now, let's see. We get a yellow card. Is that on Karagiannis? I think so. So Karagiannis gets a yellow card. For Illinois Tech. Still waiting for the corner kick coming from Suchecki in the Eagles. Clock stopped at 13:24. having some problems with everyone getting set here in the box. Referee comes in one more time. Now looks like he's ready to whistle play live. Here's the kick from Suchecki. Left foot kick, curling in and punched out of there. And knocked upfield by Simitris, and that goes out of bounds for a Benedictine throw. Out of bounds. And it looks like another corner. So a corner coming as Paradiso put that one over the back line on block attempt. So Thomas Suchecki will head back over to that far corner for another corner. So a couple good opportunities here. Back to back, you had the free kick for the Eagles and now back-to-back corner kicks. The Hawks have been pinned in their zone on the last couple minutes. And now we're having another conversation with the officials. Talking about placement. Cargianis just throwing his hands up. That one long and headed away by Ben Mell. And that one over the back line, another corner, quickly kicked in by the Eagles. Now over to the right post, header, knocked down, and Rebellato knocks it over the back line. And we got another corner kick coming up. So 4 corner kicks in a row for the Eagles. Right foot, that one hangs high. Oh, and that one with a save as Molik got a piece of that, but Rodriguez was able to cover that up by the right post. So the Eagles eventually able to get an opportunity out of that, put something on frame, and a save made by Rodriguez off of the attempt there by Molik. 10:56 to go here in the opening half. Still scoreless at Stewart Field as that ball goes ahead. Offsides is the call again on the Hawks. So once again, the Hawks shooting themselves in the foot. Anytime they try and get a rush here over the last few minutes of this match, several minutes, they've kind of been their own worst enemy. Inside Hawk territory goes Manny Casillas. Casillas now towards the middle. Oh, and that one chipped high. Good opportunity there. Nice pass by Casillas, getting it over to that far side, trying to reach Zaflarski. But that one, check that, that's not Zaflarski. Well, he's in the middle. I got to wait till he turns around to see the license plate. That's Camille Bach as number 11. Here's Simitris with the heavy kick into Benedictine territory. Knocked down by Suchecki. And it rolls out of bounds. That'll be Illinois Tech throw-in. Substitutions, 1 for each team. Illinois Tech, Anthony Hernandez will check in. And for Benedictine, number 2, Will Rudd. Coming off for Illinois Tech will be number 4, Ben Mell. And coming off for the Eagles will be Camille Bach. So Bach out, Mell out. Hernandez in for the Hawks and Rudd in for the Eagles. Here's Zachary. Cogaludo will change directions over to the far side. Paradiso tracks it down. And then that ball, and get a foul on Paradiso. They'll push that ball back. 8:46 to go. No score first half. Simitris finds Cogaludo, bottom of the circle. Through the circle he goes, but the Eagles will pick that one off. Knocked out of bounds. Good play by Cargianis. A couple more substitutions queuing up for Illinois Tech, as Christian Garcia and Logan Garcia will both make their first appearances of this match. Out of bounds, Illinois Tech throw in. Throw upfield, finding Graham. And foul on Benedictine. Free kick coming for Illinois Tech. Piro Simitris with the long kick, headed back upfield by Suchecki, bodied down by Paul Balea. Tries to squeeze it over to Zachary. Zachary gains possession and stumbles. Now the Eagles will change direction. Play along that near side. Hawks get the ball back. Zachary finding Rebellato. Eagles recover. Suchecki now to Kurzos. Over the line goes Reynoso. Hawks get the ball back again. Devin Zachary. Splitting a pair of defenders. Knocked down and a foul. Reynoso will get the foul there. So 10-on-6. Also joining the next substitution line for the Hawks is Carter Liskey. So Liskey, Garcia, and Garcia, Christian and Logan will be coming in at the next opportunity for Illinois Tech. Kick from Piros. That one headed wide over to the far sideline, and that's tracked and picked up by Berto Castillo. Castillo to Zafarski. Back to Zafarski, and he'll roll that one forward. Taken away by Piros Simitris. It looked like a good opportunity there for Molik, but Simitris cut through as Rodriguez was backing up in net. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Illinois Tech ball. Good defensive play by Piros Simitris, helping out Rodriguez there with Molik taking on that nice feed from Zafarski. And the substitutions coming in. Christian Garcia, Logan Garcia, and Carter Liskey coming off Cal Graham, Devin Zachary, and Tomas Rebellato. So 17, 6, and 27 out. 11, 19, and 7 in. Paradiso, bodied down by Balea. Balea now cuts to the outside, finds Liskey. Liskey across field, a little short with it, and the Eagles get it back upfield. Turned back around by Krupa. Here's Logan Garcia. And contact there between Logan Garcia and Raul Jasso. And they're both on their feet there. Both players checking in on each other, so just incidental contact as they were both going for the ball. This will be a goal kick for Benedictine. Down to 4:24 to go in the opening half. Still where we're at when we started, no score. Headed forward, Cargianis. Cargianis again, knocked down by the Eagles. Balea tries the header, gets it forward. Here's Liskey. Liskey through ball, trying to find Logan Garcia. That's recovered there by the Eagles. And now back over to the far side, up ahead to midfield. Berto Castillo battling there with Christian Garcia, rolls out, throw in for the Eagles. Paradiso, cross field. Logan Garcia through the circle. Garcia crossfield, Cargianis trying to find Liskey. Here's Carter Liskey rolling it towards the box, chip towards the box, not much on it by Balea, and easily into the hands of Raul Jasso with 3:13 to go in the opening frame. Now Jasso directing traffic as he's going to give this one a ride. Right foot deep into Hawks territory, headed forward by Cogaludo. Zaflarski, though, will knock it over to the near side, but too much on it. It goes out of bounds for an Illinois Tech throw-in. Another substitution queuing up for Illinois Tech. It'll be Nick Skiba. So Nick Skiba coming in the next opportunity for substitution. Logan Garcia to Balea in the circle. Balea sidesteps a defender, goes down, and they're going to give the foul. Foul call on Kurzos. And a card. So Kurzos gets a card with that. Papa's not in agreement that was a card, but that was the call as Piro Simitras will take the free kick right at the bottom of the circle inside Benedictine's zone. Chip shot towards the net, headed forward by the Eagles, headed back by Balea. And now Christian Garcia trying to settle that ball down. Spins. Back up high to Paradiso. Back inside the Hawk zone they go to Simitras. Long chip towards the field, trying to get it to Balea. Balea staying on track with it, curling it towards the net, and stopping it is Jasso, as Carter Liskey was waiting in the vicinity to pick up the loose change, but none forthcoming, as Jasso is able to cover up. We're under 2 minutes, minute 48. A lot of action here in these final minutes. Alberto Castillo. Castillo trying to get through a maze of defenders. Now Zaflarski has it for the Eagles. Tap back to the circle. Suchecki, left foot over into that far corner with Molik. Back upfield by Paradiso. Long chip towards the box, and that's headed away by Karagiannis. It's going towards the back line, and it's going to be a corner kick for Benedictine as we're coming up on 1 minute to play. 1 minute remaining in the half, 1 minute remaining. Corner kick coming for Benedictine as we're under a minute to play. Good opportunity. They'll just tap it into play and trying to get the pass inside. And that one goes over the back line again, another corner kick. And let's see, they're going to set it back in play again. Now they'll force to take it up high. Throwing it back to the box, knocked out of there by Martinez. But chipped back ahead. Ball is loose. There's Berto Castillo. And a shot, that one blocked. Castillo battling for it, still battling for it. Ball is still loose, now chipped toward the box and then pushed upfield by Balea. And whistle. And we're under final seconds there. Halftime score, no score. Benedictine 0, Illinois Tech 0. So we'll take an audio break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Again, no score as we go into halftime. You're watching Illinois Tech men's soccer on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Welcome back as we get ready to start second half action here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. No score as we enter the second half. 6-4 shots favored Benedictine. 2 shots on goal. None for Illinois Tech. 6 corners for the Eagles. 2 for Illinois Tech. There was 1 yellow card issued for each team. 1 for Athanasis Karagiannis and the other for the Hawks. And Alex Kurzos issued the yellow card for Benedictine. As we enter second half play. Illinois Tech now going right to left. Here's Rebellato on that back line. That ball goes over the back line, and that's going to be goal kick for Benedictine. No, check that. It'll be a corner. So corner kick coming for the Hawks. So heading to the corner is Paul Balea. Balea will take the corner kick in the far corner here. Early opportunity for the Scarlet Hawks to open the scoring. Left foot kick curling back in. That's headed forward. That was Suchecki who got a piece of it. Now the Hawks keep it in as that one shot by Zachary gets deflected over the back line. We'll have another corner kick. And Mateo Sanchez back on the pitch. He'll take the corner over on the near side. Right foot curling kick. That one's wide of the far post. Goes off of Karagian or off of Simitris and over the back line. Goal kick coming for Benedictine. Raul Jasso will take the kick here. Knocked down by the Eagles at midfield. Rebellato pushing it ahead, finding Balea. Balea stops. Cross, tipped off of Sanchez and goes over the back line and out. And now the Eagles will put the ball in motion on that near sideline. Suchecki will move it ahead. Taken by Krupa, but the Eagles get it back on the throw-in. Cogaludo will head it forward, but out of bounds. Midfield, Hawks with the ball. Balea ahead to Sanchez. Mateo Sanchez cuts to the inside. Rolls it to the top of the box. Knocked out of there by the Eagles and Manny Casillas. Here's Rebellato. Near far sideline. Rebellato slips. Simitris keeps it in play for the Hawks. Tries to squeeze it through. But the Eagles look to go the other way. Cogaludo keeps it in the zone. Now Ben Mel. Through the circle goes Mel. Stops, spins, changes direction, drops it back down low to Krupa. Dominic Krupa. Long feed that goes right into the hands of Jasso, the goalkeeper for Benedictine. Kick by Jasso deep into Hawks territory, headed forward by Paradiso to Ben Mel. Now Mel over midfield. Give and go with Sanchez, then Zachary. Here's Devin Zachary to Balea. Now to Mel. Knocked out of there by the Eagles. That one over the sideline. Throw in for. Oh, now calling a foul on the Hawks. That was the yell that came from Coach McKenzie there. He was not in agreement, but foul on the Hawks nonetheless. This will be a free kick for Benedictine. Here's Suchecki. Left field chip shot into Hawks territory. And it's chipped forward there by Caragianis of the Hawks into Benedictine territory. Mateo Sanchez. Through ball intercepted by Casillas. And now Kurzos. Balea. Kurzos gets it back. Now Zaflarski. And a foul called on the Hawks. Kurzos will take the free kick. Clock stopped with 39:10 remaining in the second half. Suchecki with the kick that curls ahead. Finds Balea. Now Zachary. Oh! Trying to squeeze it through to Sanchez, but good job defensively by the Eagles to break that rush up. Now Benedictine sends it deep into Hawks territory where Rodriguez will scoop it up and roll it over to Cogaludo. Caragianis to Rebellato. It goes off him too strong, but he gets the ball back. Splitting a pair of defenders is Rebellato. Tried to get around a third, and a foul on Kurzos. Rebellato down. Coach McKenzie looking for the yellow there, as was Rebellato, but none forthcoming. Now Samitras finds Balea. Balea. Cogaludo. Ben Mel. Mel. Feeding it inside to Mateo Sanchez. Sanchez with the high shot, and way high over the center of the net. And still nothing on frame for Illinois Tech. That first half, 10 shots between both teams, only 2 on frame, both by the Eagles. So the Hawks still don't have anything in the shots on goal department other than the 0. Cutting inside, Will Rudd. Rudd. The cross, that's blocked by Piros Samitras. Keeps it in play. And chip back to Rudd. Rudd trying to get the tap, but then that rolls out of bounds. Intended for Casillas. Actually, it'll be Benedictine ball. Out of bounds again. Benedictine throw Rudd. Foul on Caragianis. Kurzos goes down on the foul by Caragianis. Free kick coming for Benedictine over towards the far sideline. Kurzos with the kick, curling inside. Ball is loose. Simitris upfield. Casillas will knock it back in for the Eagles. Zaflarski header, but taken away by Ben Mel as he goes through the circle. Mel will spin. Eludes a defender, but Zaflarski will pick it up. Now the Eagles on the rush on the near side. Dropping it back up high. Kurzos. Top of the box. That's booted out of there by Cargianos. Here's Ben Mel, bottom of the circle. Finds Rebellato. Rebellato lets it come to him. Inside, outside. Tries to take it outside, loses possession. Gets it back momentarily, but then the Eagles reclaim possession. Here's Rudd. Will Rudd. Up to Zaflarski. Spin move by Zaflarski, eludes Kogaludo. Now feeding it inside to Jacob Katopka. Rudd, cross. Headed down by the Eagles. Over on the far sideline, that's Colin McKinney, taken by the Hawks. Devin Zachary. Curling it inside, trying to get it to Rebellato, but Suchecki was there to intercept. And he controls for Benedictine. Zaflarski. Over to Rudd, foul on Piro Simitris. Far side, McKinney. Colin McKinney. That's Berto Casillas over there. Feeding it inside. Up high, Kurzos. Chip shot trying to lead that one in. Oh, I'm going to say offsides. Nice job by the Eagles, though, to try to keep that one in bounds, but offsides was the call, but they were able to get a shot out of it. But shot does not count. Offsides. 33-29 to go in the second half. We are still scoreless here in Chicago in this Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference battle between Benedictine and Illinois Tech. Again, both teams fighting for postseason contention here. Top 8 will make it into the NAC postseason tournament. Hawks currently sitting at 8, Benedictine 9. Identical conference records, however, so this game has ultra importance to both teams. Benedictine keeps it in the zone. They're going to take it wide. And a foul as Paradiso gets whistled for the foul. So free kick coming, far side, your near side. Suchecki will take the kick. Left footer by Suchecki, and that one whistles wide, goes over the back line, goal kick for Illinois Tech. Piro Simitris trying to get it up to midfield. Suchecki gets fouled by Sanchez, saying the hand came up and hit Suchecki in the face. He's a little stunned there. And we're going to get a stoppage of time here with 31:16 to go in the second half as Suchecki now back on his feet. Yeah, Suchecki did a really good job there, picking off that kick in the zone from Simitris, getting body position on Sanchez, and Sanchez fouled him the hand in the face there. Your announcer has succumbed to the temperature and put on another layer. I know you're all concerned about that and our well-being here in our uncovered press box. Well, it's covered. It's just not enclosed. So we use the term press box in quotations when we talk about the Stewart Field press box. And a foul. It'll be Illinois Tech ball. Just over 30 minutes remaining, 30:08 to be exact. And counting down or up, depending on which way you want to go, but it is counting down on our on-field clock. Piro Simitris. Headed back by Suchecki, finds Kurzos, but then it goes to Cogaludo. And Balea rolling in that circle. Rebellato falls, still has the ball for a moment. Zachary tries to get it back. Now Zachary will get the foul. I don't think any of the, well, of course, not really breaking news to anyone who watches soccer, but none of the coaches are agreeing with the foul calls or non-calls. So there's that. That one too far out in front for Zachary, so the Eagles will retain possession. Here's Suchecki. Sends it over to the far side, finds McKinney. McKinney cuts to the inside now. And Benedictine might have something brewing here. Near side, cutting to the back line. And Mel will hit it out of there, but it's kept inside the zone. Chip towards the box. Karagiannis gets it back upfield, but not before Kurzos can knock it back down. McKinney will roll that one. That'll go wide. And we'll let Rodriguez play that one. So at least some offense generated there by Benedictine, keeping it in the Hawk zone there, but ultimately nothing on frame. Now Rodriguez will change the direction and get it to Simitris over on the far side. Cogaludo tap to Rebellato. Balea drops it back to Karagiannis, now Simitris. Change direction to Dominique Krupa. Krupa will drop it back to Rodriguez at that. And Simitris will start it all over. Up to Rebellato at midfield. Rebellato pushes through. That pass makes its way over to Brendan Paradiso on the near sideline. Paradiso up ahead to Zachary. Now Cogaludo, bottom of the circle, back to midfield and Simitris. Now to Krupa. Simitris looking for the push and missing connection there. Rebellato and Simitris just not on the same page there as that ball goes out. Goal kick coming for Benedictine. Hawks getting some players warmed up here for the next opportunity. I think I have to Had to redo the jacket. I covered up the microphone cord. Here come the Hawks. Zachary trying to center. Good job by the Eagles. That was Camille Markowski. And training staff's going to come out to take a look at Camille Markowski, who is down now. He's getting back up on his feet. The referee's talking over here. The clock stopped with 25:54 remaining in the second half. Still scoreless. Now Zaflarski inside Hawks zone. Curling it towards the box, right into Rodriguez. Now Simitris. Krupa. Have to get that back to Simitris. Upfield he goes. And Suchecki's going to body it down and move it ahead, finding Manny Casillas. Casillas tries to feed it inside, but picked off by the Hawks. Here's Ben Mel. Mel upfield. That's only going to roll to Markowski. And finds Casillas along the far sideline. Blocked by Revelado. And rolled out. And that's going to be Illinois Tech ball on the throw-in. Going to be a little further back is Cargianis. Dominique Krupa. Well, for both teams, a tie obviously would be better than a loss, but doesn't settle anything. It just kind of keeps things bottlenecked at the bottom of the standing. Shot there, save. Made by Jasso on the shot by Zachary, and a corner kick coming for the Hawks. So Jasso put in action there, and now a corner kick for Mateo Sanchez at that near corner, coming with 24 minutes remaining in the second half. Carter Liskey will come in on the next opportunity for the Scarlet Hawks. He'll be the first sub of the second half. Whistle, Sanchez, that one high and going wide, headed down by Balea, but over the back line and out. So, again, not what the Hawks wanted there. Missed opportunity for the Hawks, and Carter Liskey will come on the field. And coming off will be Mateo Sanchez. So 7 in, 9 out for the Hawks. Queued up for Benedictine, and the next opportunity will be Camille Bach. As the Eagles put the ball in play. Cargianis heads it, bodies it down, keeps possession, and rolls it back to Rodriguez. Simitris back to Rodriguez once more. Kargianis to Simitris. Upfield to Rebellato. Tomas Rebellato, and a foul called on Manny Casillas. Free kick coming. Up to Ben Mel, but Balea. And they're going to say it's Benedictine ball on the throw. Balea looking for a foul there, none forthcoming. Cogaludo chips it ahead to Zachary. Trying to find Rebellato. Manny Casillas gets there first for the Eagles. He maintains possession. Kicks it back upfield. Body down by Ben Mel. Taken away by Rudd. Kargianis gets it back. Good battle here between Rudd and Kargianis. A late shove there by Rudd on Kargianis, and Kargianis peeled back. He already has a yellow card in the match. Referee having a conversation here. Coach McKenzie not in agreement that there was not a yellow whistled against Rudd, awarded to Rudd. Free kick now. Piros Simitris. He'll curl it over to Zachary. Zachary will knock it down. Changes direction, goes over to the near side, knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. And they're going to say it's Benedictine ball. Zachary comes out of it. Taken down. And what is there a yellow or not a yellow? I can't. It's like a foul, but no yellow. Look. As the Benedictine player cramping up over on that near corner. So we have a stoppage of play at 20:49 remaining. And now player being pulled up to his feet there. Trying to see, that might be, I think it's McKinney. No, 24. That is Kamil Markowski, who was getting treated by a teammate there for the, and now, is he back down? Now the training staff is coming out. Yeah, I think that's Mark. So Markowski's down again. So now the training staff's going out there. He was getting nice back on his feet once more. Yeah, there's no way he can really continue. He's being helped off the field by one of his coaches. Trainer will take a look at Markowski as they amble their way over to the training table here on the far side of the field, kind of near where our broadcast perch is. Referee, side referee, and substitution not paying attention. Mark Sklarzik is coming in place of Markowski, who's, again, he's still being helped over to the area. Zachary moving in, chip shot, high and wide. Hawks just can't find the net. Golden opportunity for the Hawks, but just unable to put it on target. The ball go over the back line, goal kick for Illinois Tech. Coming up on the 20-minute mark remaining in the second half. And again, we are still scoreless here at Stewart Field. Simitris upfield. Liskey bodies it down, throws it back in the circle. Now to Ben Mell. Ben Mell ahead through ball. Here is Devin Zachary. Coming out to meet it is Jasso. Jasso does a good job of covering up as Devin Zachary was in on the play, but Jasso gets there first and now gives it a boot into Hawks territory. Headed back in the air by Krupa, and then a missed opportunity between Balea and Zafarski. Hawks get it back, Liskey. Oh, good job by Suchecki, and then a foul on Reynoso. Hawks will put it in play. Kurzos having a word with the official. Piro Simitris will line up for the free kick. That one lofted right into the hands of Jasso. So nothing doing for the Hawks on that one. Here's Rudd. Rudd over the midfield stripe. Finding Casillas. Cross. Oh, and then Rodriguez had to fall on that as Paradiso just kind of wasn't sure how to play that one. And Rodriguez eventually covered it up, and he'll roll it to Simitris. Substitution queuing up for Benedictine. David Molick will make another appearance. Here's Rebellato. Rebellato taken off the ball by Suchecki. Thomas Suchecki's had a really strong game for the Eagles. Here comes Benedictine. Cross, and it's intercepted. Covered up by Rodriguez. Krupa, Cogaludo, and now Paradiso on the near side. As we're down to 17:38 to go in the second half. A scoreless match so far on the south side of Chicago. Up high, Suchecki in the circle. Now Manny Casillas. Casillas finding Zafarski. Over to Rudd. Will Rudd. Casillas, left foot curl. Coming out, chipping it towards the box, intercepted by Krupa. So Krupa clearing the zone on that one. And contact foul on Benedictine, free kick for Illinois Tech. Oh, and then whistle that kick back. Rebellato was racing down that far sideline, but that kick is never going to get there anyways. So ball put in play and thrown towards the back line and Simitris. Deep into the Hawk zone, Liskey and Suchecki. Suchecki gets it down. Balea. Balea battling. Taken off the ball by Kargianis, keeps it in the zone after Reynoso had taken Balea off the ball. Now here come the Eagles. Zafarski taken by Mell. Ben Mell to Balea. Trying to get the through ball to Rebellato, but Casillas was able to pick that one off. Cogaludo And a foul on Cogaludo. Here's Zaflarski. Little give and go between him and Bach, but they miss connection. Casillas gets it back over to Bach. Bach with the shot. Oh, and a big save made by Rodriguez. That one had a little tailspin on it as it came towards the net, knuckled, and Rodriguez did good to track that one all the way through. That is a big save for Rodriguez and the Hawks there, and a great shot by Bach. Now the Hawks trying to squeeze that ball through. Shot! That one off of friendly fire as Carter Liskey gets blasted. Hawks trying to get that one on net. They can't even do that with their own man in the way. 15 minutes remaining in a scoreless match between Benedictine and Illinois Tech. Men's soccer in the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference. Mateo Sanchez getting ready to come in back in the match. And again, we talked about next opportunity, David Molick. So Molick in for Benedictine, Sanchez back in for Illinois Tech. Coming out will be Carter Liskey for the Scarlet Hawks. And coming out for Benedictine, it's 26, I believe. That's Berto Castillo. So Berto Castillo coming out. And you're up to date on the current substitutions with Christian Garcia queuing up for the Hawks in the next opportunity. Ball upfield to Will Rudd. Rudd battling there with Kargianis. Rudd with a head of steam. Piro Samitras meets him, however, and takes the ball back, punches it upfield. That one will hang up there for a while. But Suchecki gets there first and throws it back up where Will Rudd is waiting for it. Rudd battling Cogaludo. Hawks get it back. Rebellato taken off the ball there by Casillas. Kargianis to no one in particular. That'll be tracked down by Benedictine and Mark Sklarczyk. Eagles inside the zone along the near sideline. And a foul on Illinois Tech. Looks like Krupa's going to get whistled for it. So foul on 25. Free kick coming here. Suchecki will take it again for Benedictine from that near sideline. Down to 13-19. Header. I think that touched Cogaludo. Ooh. Hawks catch a break there as that one went off of Cogaludo, I believe, but they're saying it went off of Benedictine, so the Hawks will take it. Substitution. Christian Garcia coming in for Ben Mel. 11 for 4. So Hawks will have to restart it. Rodriguez taps it over to Dominique Krupa. Crossfield over to Piro Samitras. Right foot chip shot towards midfield. Body knocked down by Casillas. Good rush here from the Eagles. Inside the zone they come. And then pushed back up by Paradiso. That was a good rush. That was by Molick. So David Molick danced through a few defenders there. But the ball was eventually taken away by the Hawks. But Molick had a head of steam and Throw in for Benedictine along the far sideline. Manny Casillas finds Will Rudd. Rudd dancing with that ball, now chips it to Zlafarski. Rebellato will chase it upfield. Tomas Rebellato. Rebellato. Staying on the ball is Rebellato. Now finding Zachary. And then Pelea's shot. Oh, and then tipped. And it's in. Oh, and offsides. Offsides just as Zachary was going in for the tip after the shot from Pelea. Offsides is the call. We got a player shaking up for Benedictine in the box there. And you see he's going to get back on his feet. I think that is Reynoso who got shaken up there on that rush by the Hawks. What a great effort, though, by Tomas Rebellato. A tough battle there with Zlafarski going up that far sideline. He was able to maintain possession, eventually break free, and then Devin Zachary got the ball at the top of the box, and we're going to get a foul on Kargianis. .47 to go in the match. No score. Casillas will put it in play. Finds Will Rudd. Will Rudd taps it, but Piro Samitras is there. His pass didn't get a whole lot on it, but it goes to Christian Garcia. Now over to Krupa, but missing connection. And eventually the ball squirts over to the near sideline. Eagles maintaining possession over in that near corner. Now Cogaludo has possession. And a right foot chip up field, finding Devin Zachary. Here's Mateo Sanchez on the near sideline, pushing it to the inside. Knocked back upfield by Benedictine, but up high Zachary. Zachary has to change direction, find Kargianis. Athanasis Kargianis. And that one's too far out and ahead of Mateo Sanchez, so that'll go over the back line. A goal kick for Benedictine. Check in on women's soccer out in Lisle. They're up 6-1 now as they put a pair of goals in the second half. Kayla Smith and Allie Murray getting the 2 goals in the second half. 6-1, Illinois Tech women's soccer up on the Benedictine Eagles out in Lisle. Under 10 minutes to play, 9:09. Rudd will hang that one in the air, and it's headed out of there by Krupa, but knocked back down by the Eagles, but their shot goes high and wide. A missed opportunity there for Benedictine in tight range. I think that was McKinney with the shot. Unable to square it up. Samitras to midfield, bodied down by Suchecki. That ball goes off of Kargianis. Well, they say throw in for Illinois Tech. Rebellato tried to head that upfield. Eagles keep it inside the zone. Curzos has the ball stripped and pushed ahead. Mateo Sanchez trying to keep it inside the zone. He does. Here's Mateo Sanchez. Cross. Zachary trying to feed it up high, but back coverage there from Reynoso. And now throw in for the Hawks. Kargianis towards the box. Booted out of there by Suchecki. Now Krupa's going to have to track this one down. He'll head it over to Rodriguez. Back to Krupa. Brennan Paradiso near sideline. And out of bounds, throw in for Benedictine. 7.5 minutes to go. Intensity picking up here as the minutes are ticking down. Opportunity for the Eagles. Centering, Piro Simichas picks it off. Recovered, but the kick by the Eagles goes wide left over the back line and out. Goal kick coming for Illinois Tech. Yeah, you can definitely tell the intensity continues to ratchet up here as we get down to the closing minutes, 7 minutes remaining. And so a lot of intensity on each rush, pressure being applied. A lot of play has been tilted to our left, or to your right, my left up here at the broadcast platform. Cargianis can't make the connection with Rebellato, as that one went to Casillas. Here's Will Rudd, missing connection with Simichas. Now Rebellato upfield. Tomas Rebellato up ahead to Sanchez along with Zachary. Here's Mateo Sanchez. Cross kept inside the zone. Christian Garcia fires a left footer, blocked. Back up high, Christian Garcia. Now Cargianis finds Mateo Sanchez far corner. He'll loft it up towards the box. That goes over the head of Zachary. Tracking it down is Cogaludo. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Benedictine throw with 5:42 to go. Hawks had some good activity there, but nothing to show for it. And now kind of get that pass into Camille Bach. Bach battling against Krupa. Bach shoots, scores! Camille Bach, at 5:23 remaining, gets the goal as he took on two defenders and then got it past Rodriguez. Benedictine leads 1-0. Benedictine goal scored by number 11, Camille Bach, 5:23. So the Eagles with a big late goal here in the second half. A great individual effort by Bach. And Benedictine takes a 1-0 lead with just over 5 minutes remaining. Substitution for the Scarlet Hawks. Logan Garcia comes in place of Mateo Sanchez. Coming in for Benedictine is number 9, George Roman. Roman coming in for the goal scorer, Camille Bach. It's under 5.5 minutes remaining for the Scarlet Hawks to get the equalizer. But if they lose this one, they will fall behind Benedictine in the conference standings. Balea pushing the ball ahead. Nice stop there by Suchecki as that one's lofted towards the scorer's table and goes out. Throw in for Illinois Tech and Cargianis. Back to Simichas. Simichas bringing it upfield. Boot to Rebellato. Knocked down there by Sklarczyk. In the circle goes Slafarski. Slafarski in the circle, cross field, over to the near sideline, Benedictine. Here come the Eagles, looking to get an insurance tally, feeding it towards the box, shot! That one sails high and over the cage. That's going to be goal kick for Illinois Tech. Substitution for the Eagles coming on is number 8, Nick Smith. Smith coming in for George Roman, who had just come in for Camille Bach. And we got an injured player for Illinois Tech. Clock stops at 4:05 remaining. I think that might be Brennan Paradiso, who's down in the Hawks zone. And Carter Liskey will come over to the scorer's table to take his place, most likely. So 7 for 5 will be your substitution here. So Brennan Paradiso coming over to the sideline here. Take a look at by the training staff. 4:05 to go. The ball is set in motion by Rodriguez over to Dominique Krupa. Punched upfield by the Hawks. Here's Krupa stopping it at midfield. Here, Piro Simitris. That one hangs up high, but headed forward by Benedictine. Now Balea, Paul Balea with the ball, falls down. Coming out with it is Benedictine. They'll push that one upfield. Rodriguez will stop it. Now Cogaludo. Cargianis. Pass missing connection. You can hear a groan of anguish from Coach McKenzie on that missed pass. Here's Will Rudd. Will Rudd now. Centers it in tight. Oh, and a nice defensive play made by Krupa to break up that shot. I believe that shot was coming from Nick Smith, number 8. Corner kick coming for Will Rudd and Benedictine. 2:44 to go and counting. They'll just tap it and play. Hawks get the ball out of there. And now they're saying it wasn't. Clock stop with 2:13 as Rudd taking his sweet time over there. Oh, gamesmanship by 2 in black. The ball tapped into play. They'll try and keep it in that far corner. Hawks digging in, and it goes out. And it's going to be Illinois Tech ball. Throw into Christian Garcia. Finds Dominique Krupa. Crossover to Cogaludo. Now Cargianis. Upfield, Christian Garcia. Zachary just couldn't keep it in play as he stretched out to tap it, but then he falls down. Now Zafarski with 2 defenders on him. And a foul on Cargianis. Minute 19 remaining. They'll kick that one to the top of the box. Krupa chipping it ahead. 1 minute remaining in the match. 1 minute. Now towards the middle of the field. Suchecki's going to get there first. Suchecki kicks it back upfield, stopped by Cargianis. Lofts it, finds Piro Simitris. Now Cogaludo. Cogaludo bringing it inside. Now Devin Zachary. Zachary tried to squeeze that one through, but falling on it is Raul Jasso with 30 seconds remaining. High kick from Jasso. That'll pretty much take the air out of the balloon for the Hawks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final score, Benedictine 1, Illinois Tech 0. Thank you for coming out to tonight's match. Don't forget, Illinois Tech women's volleyball tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at the Keating Center. Then on Saturday, a soccer doubleheader, taking on Wisconsin Lutheran at 1 p.m. The men, and then the women taking on the Warriors at 3:30 p.m. Friday night out at Dunbar Track, pack the track. Illinois Tech cross-country time trials and senior night. Come on out to Dunbar Park and celebrate the seniors and the cross-country time trial as they get ready for conference. Thanks for coming out to tonight's match. Please drive or walk home safely.